Let me check in, mic check. 1 2 1 2. Seems like the mic is on. Just have to check it, but seems like it's on. So, anyways, okay, everybody. Welcome to WFSO Bus Talk. What we're gonna do? We're gonna talk about the last three games and talk about a little bit of year in review for the season for the Bucks. So we're gonna talk about that. So just mainly is the stuff that I remember with the Bucks and maybe a few games that I went to. I'll talk about too. And what's the playoffs looking like? So some of y'all probably already know from yesterday, and plus the play-in, it starts tomorrow. So that would be interesting to see, and I guess they'll goes out the future of who's going to play the 7 or 8 seed from both conference. So really like, do I really like how they do the play-in? I'm not saying yes, I'm not saying no that I like it or don't like it, but it makes it interesting. Like that's the only thing I can say that it just makes everything interesting. Like the 10th seed can somehow out of nowhere can be the 8th seed, or like 7 to 8 seed have opportunity, like the 8th seed have opportunity to be a 7th seed. So it's just like all these possibilities that can happen, just out of nowhere, like ninth or the kind of prove that with when they start doing this last year in Golden State, I think they were the ninth seed and they had an opportunity. Wait a minute, I think they were the 8th seed, but Golden State had an opportunity to keep the 8th seed, but they lost to Memphis, and Memphis ended up with the 8th seed. So that's like a big surprise right there. Like Memphis was the ninth seed and they climb up to the 8th seed and enter in the playoffs. But as for the East, it wasn't really no surprises. You know, last year. Well, scratch that. There were surprises. You have the fifth seed Atlanta Hawks made it like all the way, to the Eastern Conference Finals. And ended up facing the Bucks. So that'd be something new. And can the Atlanta can repeat themselves? For now, right now, they're like the ninth seed. Can they be? Can it? Is it possible for them to make it to the eighth seed? Who knows? Because what they surprisingly make it the eighth seed, and they surprisingly beat the Heat, then then they'll end up going whoever's the fourth or fifth seed. So who knows? They may end up going against Philly again or go against Toronto. And they beat them too, and it end up being like Atlanta's back in the Eastern Conference Finals again. So yeah, that would be a shocker if it happens. But yeah, like I said, it was no surprise for like both East and West when they started that with how both like playoff situations had happened, and it was enjoyable actually. You have like Bucks make it to the Eastern Conference Finals since it's been a few years since they was last there in 2019. Um, Atlanta been there since I think it was 2015 or 2016. They've been to the Eastern Conference Finals. Um, yeah, the Clippers for their first time making it there. Overall, making to the conference finals. Then you have Phoenix for the first time. Well, make it to the conference finals since Steve Nash was with them. And they had Nash, Stoudemire, and Marion. So it was like over, oh yeah, it was over a decade. So yeah, then you got like surprising teams, like you got the Suns making it to the finals since 92, 93 season. Then you got the Bucks making it to the finals, which would have been like about 48 years. Then Buck won in the championship, and it's been 50 years since they won it. Because I know I said in my words again, like there's a possibility that if the same two teams make it again, like the Bucks and Suns, I wouldn't even be all that upset if the Suns win it. But there's a possibility that the Bucks can go back to back because it seemed like from the East, it doesn't even matter what seeding you in. Just like with Miami being the fifth seed in the 2019-2020 season, when we had COVID and all that stuff, they made it to the NBA Finals and they was the fifth seed. Although they lost to the Lakers, but of course you got last season. You got Phoenix the second seed, and you got the Bucks in the third seed, and the Bucks won it, of course. So yeah, you can have a lot of scenarios that can happen this playoff season. I do would like to see the Bucks do a back to back. Then after that, maybe like next season, if they shockingly do a repeat, I'll be shocked. But I know they're gonna win like a couple more before Giannis retires. That's just like how I feel. Um, but I think with the Bucks, I think like the farthest I think they're gonna make it would be probably the conference finals. I think that's the farthest that I think they're gonna go. That's just my opinion. But you know what? I was wrong about last year because I thought they was gonna lose in the semifinals. So, and I was wrong about that. So maybe I'll be wrong about this one. They make it all the way again this year. Who knows? But let's talk about the Bucks and Celtics game. The game that I went to. Jason Tatum and Al Horford was not there, so they were kind of like a little bit, short staffed. I think they went with a 9 man rotation, I believe. Yeah, they went with a 9 man rotation. Jalen Brown with 22 points, one block, one steal, 11 assists, 10 rebounds. So Jalen Brown had a triple double. I don't know if this was his first ever triple double or what. I don't know. But he was 2 of 8 from three and 8 of 20 from the field. Um, Daniel Dace, he put himself in the starting was in the starting center position because I think Grant Williams did play, so yeah, but he didn't do much, but he did have like 8 rebounds and 2 blocks. Was 0 for 4 from three and 2 of 7 from the field. Daniel Dace was 22 points, 3 assists, 5 rebounds. Uh, Perfect from the 3 point line was 3 for 3, and was overall 8 of 12 from the field. So he had like a great start to the beginning of the game. Derek White with 19 points, 3 assists, 7 rebounds, 4 of 8 from three, 6 of 13 from the field. Let's see. Marcus Smart led the team with 29 points, 2 steals, 7 assists, 1 rebound, 7 of 12 from three. So it looked like he could not miss most of his shots or whatever. But overall, he was 10 of 16 from the field. Yeah, Tim Hotzer was pretty good throwing threes too. 11 points, one assist, four rebounds, 3 or 4 from three, 4 or 5 from the field. And Peyton Pritchard, yeah, he was doing pretty good as well. But scoring wise, 12 points. Let's see, that's one block, two assists, two steals, four rebounds, 2 of 7 from three, 5 of 10 from the field. And yeah, like they went with a 9-man rotation, but everybody else just had like 4 points, 2 points, and zero. As for the Milwaukee Bucks, the big three really pulled it out of their tail and actually, did something. So it was a very good game. 22 points for Middleton. He also had a block, two steals, 9 assists, 8 rebounds. So he nearly had a triple double himself. 3 of 8 from three, 9 of 18 from the field. Um, Giannis with the game high, along with Marcus Smart. Drew Holiday had the game high as well. But Giannis with 29 points, one block, two steals, 5 assists, 11 rebounds. A 7 of 10 from the free throw, 0 of 4 from the 3-point line, but 11 of 21 from the field. Brook Lopez had a monster night, 15 points, one block, 7 rebounds, 1 of 4 from three, 7 of 16 from the field. Drew Holiday also with the game high with Giannis and Marcus Smart with 29 points. But he had, let's see, one block, three steals, 8 assists, 8 rebounds. So he had a near triple double as well. 4 of 9 from three, 10 of 19 from the field. Well, Bobby Porter's probably the only person that was doing something from the bench. 17 points. I think that's one steal, one assist, 7 rebounds, 3 of 4 from three, so he was doing pretty good on that, and 7 of 11 from the field. So overall, I think they did a 9-man rotation too. So just kind of match up with them. Grayson Allen was out. For Boston, besides Jason Tatum and Al Horford, Robert Williams, of course, is out with injury, but might return to the playoffs. Depends on what they see. So, without further ado, let's go to when they went against Detroit over the Boston Celtics. Now let's see the Bucks versus the Pistons. And like I'm saying right now, I apologize for not getting on to it this weekend, but I just needed some rest and so I can like recharge and get back to it because wrestling was going on like SmackDown. So I did that, and plus try to watch a little bit of the Bucks and Cavs game, although I had to watch it later because they wasn't showing it on the net on the network. You had to go on their app and actually watch the game. So yeah, tricky. uh, the Bucks used their starting lineup for this game too. It was like really a blowout with them going against the Pistons. So some people had a feeling that they was going to rest their players, but no, they was just going for the win. Um, we're only a little bit over 28 minutes because Milton had 15 points, two steals, one assist, one rebound, 3 of 7 from three, and 6 of 13 from the field. Giannis, I think he had a game high of 30 points, 2 steals, 8 assists, 13 rebounds. So he was 2 away from the triple double. 11 of 13 from the free throw line. 1 of 3 from three. 9 of 16 from the field. Brook Lopez was 17 points, 1 block, 4 rebounds, 3 of 4 from three, 7 of 11 from the field. Wesley Matthews with 9 points, 1 assist, 1 rebound, 0 of 2 for three, but was 4 of 6 from the field. Drew Holiday with 10 points, 9 assists, 3 rebounds, 0 of 4 from three, 5 of 11 from the field. And I think George Hill and Pat Connaughton stepped up, did a little bit. Although Bobby Porter's only played 21 minutes, but I am going to say his numbers. He had 8 points, 15 rebounds, so big rebound game for him. 0 of 3 from the 3-point line, but 4 of 13 from the field, so horrible shooting from him. George Hill with 10 points, 1 assist, 1 of 4 from three, 3 of 6 from the field. And Pat Connaughton with 10 points, 1 steal, 2 assists, 4 rebounds, 2 of 5 from three, 3 of 8 from the field. Serge Ibaka with 8 points, 4 rebounds, 0 of 1 from three, but 4 of 5 from the field. And I think everybody played. Yeah, everybody did play. So, yeah, it really ain't much to talk about. Bucks led the whole game, and that was that. Saddiq Bey from Detroit, 20 points, 2 assists, 1 rebound, 2 of 12 from three. Yikes. 7 of 19 from the field. Kay Cunningham, 14 points, 1 block, 7 assists, 6 rebounds, 0 of 5 from three, 6 of 18 from the field. And Kelly Olynyk had 17 points. Let's see, 1 block, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, 1 of 4 from three, 4 of 7 from the field. And Rodney McGruber, he was kind of bringing them back into the fold too, not kind of bringing them back, but he was doing a lot of scoring. So he had the team high, 26 points, 2 steals, 2 assists, 3 rebounds, 4 of 5 from three, 9 of 11 from the field. Yeah, and I'm about to say there has a player missing, Jeremiah Grant. Yeah, he's out. But Detroit had a lot of people out, like Luka Garza, Marvin Bagley III, Mendo Dalio, and of course Milwaukee only had Grayson Allen out. So once again with this game, it was 101 to 131, the Bucks over the Pistons. So shows that they had a little bit, of a winning streak going on. So, but not so great against the Cleveland game because they rest all their starters. And they had Cleveland had some people out, and Cleveland led the whole game. I think they only played they did a 7-man rotation. So, but then again, only Drew Holiday only played 8 seconds. So not gonna compete. So it looked like there was a little bit of a comeback in the fourth quarter, but it still wasn't enough. So yeah, like a lot of their players, they just decided to sit him out for the game. Grayson Allen is still out, so we don't know if he's going to make it in the playoffs or what's going on. We don't know for them. They had a little bit of a big three in their own, although they did like a 7-man rotation. So Jordan Over with 24 points, one block, four assists, 10 rebounds, so he has a double double. 3-8 from three, 7 of 23 from the field. Ouch. You'd be thinking he'd be making more than that. Well, supposed to be good skill of shooter he's supposed to be. 10 assists with 27 points, one block, two assists, five rebounds, 1 of 3 from three, 9 of 14 from the field. Sandro Manduszewski is okay. Let me try to pronounce this. And you Kizaksubi. I don't know. I said it right one time and just couldn't get it right ever since. So yeah, I'll get it right eventually if he's still on the team. 28 points, one steal, four assists, 13 rebounds. So he has a double double as well. 2 of 5 from three, 10 of 18 from the field. Um, Javon Carter, yeah, it looks like he had a horrible game. But he did have like 5 assists, 3 steals, and 6 rebounds. Lindell Whittington, he had 18, one steal, 8 assists, 3 rebounds, 2 of 6 from three, 7 of 15 from the field. Rayvon Tucker, I thought he would have played on. I think he probably played the game in Detroit, but I think he just didn't score or didn't score much. But he had 15 points, 2 steals, 4 assists, 4 rebounds, 3 of 3 from three, so he was perfect from the three, but 5 of 7 from the field. Larkin, or Markovin, sorry if I said his name wrong. 23 points, 7 rebounds, 4 of 7 from three, 8 of 11 from the field. Evan Mobley, I think he just made his return this game or the last game, but I think it was this game. Um, yeah, 18 points, 4 blocks, 1 assist, 10 rebounds, so he has a double double. 8 of 13 from the field. Darius Garland, 11 points, 8 assists, 2 rebounds, 3 of 5 from three, 4 of 7 from the field. Kevin Love with the game high of 32 points. Sorry, 32 points, one steal, 2 assists, 10 rebounds, 8 of 11 from three, and 10 of 16 from the field. Seti Oldman, 15 points, one steal, 2 assists, 4 rebounds, 2 of 4 from three, 6 of 10 from the field. And you got a couple of people that had like 8 points with LeVar Stevens with 8 points. I think that's get that right. One block, 2 assists, 3 rebounds, 4 of 10 from the field. And Moses Brown with 8 points, 2 rebounds, 4 of 5 from the field. So almost everybody kind of played today on their well, you mean yesterday on their part. Colin Section, of course, he's out. Jared Allen, which they are now rumored that he won't be able to make it to a play-in game. I think they play tomorrow. And Dean Wade will be out as well. So yeah, Cleveland got to do something. If they want to get to the 7th seed. because right now they're the eighth. But and you got the Clippers in Minnesota. So whoever gets their seventh seed in the West. Then got the ninth and 10th on Wednesday with Charter, Atlanta, and Spurs and Pelicans. Then Thursday they're gonna get the day off. Then Friday and you'll figure out who's gonna get the eighth seed. So, and that's the thing because starting this Saturday is gonna be the exclusively be the playoffs. But what they did, they only had like I think how the schedule is now where they got on Saturday. Let me look at the schedule before I look at the standings. Like for all Sunday's game, they don't have what time it's going to be or anything like that yet. So I think most likely it's going to be like in the afternoon. Um, all games on Saturday will be shown on ESPN, and game one of the will be like the Nuggets and Warriors will be on ABC. Um, Grizzly would play whoever ended up being the seventh seed, which we probably will find out tomorrow. So that's 2:30. Sixers and Raptors will be 5 o'clock. And of course, like I mentioned on ABC, Nuggets and Warriors. It'll be a 7:30 game. Let's see if they air what's going on. But most of their, the teams that play in the play-in will be mostly playing on the team, except for the Bulls and Bucks. Their game will be, yeah, they still got the time to be announced. So the Bulls and Bucks will be playing already. It'll be in Milwaukee. Just trying to wait on what time they're going to do it. Miami going to be playing whoever ends up in the eighth seed. Celtics will end up playing whoever is the seventh seed, which we'll probably will find out that tomorrow. And so those 4 games, a game one for a Sunday, Easter Sunday. It's not like official times they don't have for that just yet. We're probably gonna look in the standings, and I don't know why we should, but might well just look at it anyway. For division, where's my already? Bucks in third, the Clemson Central Division, and Boston, Milwaukee, and Philadelphia are three-way tied. But I don't know how is that, but like. I think Boston played them 4 times, but I don't know. I guess that's just me. But anyways, Boston got the tiebreaker over all three of the South. Boston got the three-way tie between them, Milwaukee, and Philadelphia. But Milwaukee got the overall victory over the Sixers, so they're in third. Those in fourth. The leading the Raptors will face each other, and like I said, Bulls and Bucks. Bulls in 6. Brooklyn and Cleveland. It all depends on that for the 7th seed. So Boston will play one of them, and Miami will play either between, let's just say Brooklyn 1-7, and it'll be between Cleveland, Atlanta, and Charlotte. So who knows about that one? And as for the West, oh wow, that kind of sucks. Phoenix, of course, won their division got the number one spot in the West. Memphis won their division, their second. Golden State's third, Dallas in fourth, and the Jazz won their Northwestern division, so they got that. Denver, so Denver, Golden State, Utah, Dallas. For Memphis, it would be Minnesota or LA Clippers. For Phoenix, it could be either one of those four. It just depends on who loses tomorrow. So yeah, kind of confusing. I can understand that. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. Um, do a little season review. I think I went to a total of God. Hold on. I think I can tell on the if I go to Facebook, I can tell how many games I went to. I went to the Minnesota game. That was my first game of the season, and yeah, they got beat by Minnesota bad. So yeah, crazy game. Now, I know they lost that game. Go to photos. Go to albums. Then I went to Orlando game. I think they won that game. Cleveland game, I think they lost that one. Toronto game, they lost that one. Washington Wizards, I think they won. Portland, they won. Indiana, they won. Philly, they did win. And Boston, they won. So like one, two, three. So more likely, I think they won like 6 or 7 games out of the to 9 games I went to. So wow, yeah, that's a big one. 9 games. If you can add 10, you want to add their practice, their practice game that they had. But yeah, crazy, huh? So I don't even know if I got the score to like. I think I ain't got the final score to all of them because I think the ones that I didn't get the final score on is the ones they probably lost. Oh, this is October 27th for the Minnesota game. Let's see. Oh, they lost to them 108 to 113. Okay. Just look at the Cleveland game. That was December 6th. Yep, the Bucks did win that game 112 to 104. Orlando, oh, which was November 22nd. Oh, yeah, they won that game 123 to 92. So that's 2 out of 3. Toronto in January, which you probably didn't see that much. No, I know they lost, but I don't have the final. No, I don't have the final score of that one, but I know they lost. Um, Wizards could have a February 1st. So I got the they won that game too. 112-98. Okay, so that's 3 out of 5 games they won. So let me keep that score count. So three. Okay, Portland. Okay, I don't know if they came back from that one, but it looks like they might have lost that one, and they beat them on the at their Portland's home floor. Okay, let's just say they lost that one. So there's that one, and I think the Pacers they won. They did win that game too. So it was 128-119. Okay, in Philadelphia game, which was also in February. I know they won this game, but I don't have the final score on that one. So that's 4 games. They won out of 8, and of course they won. So that's 5 out of 9 games I went to that they won. I know I got the final score of this one. Yeah, 127-121, which y'all kind of told you guys. So yeah, amazingly, I went to 9 games this year. So this is the most games I ever went to ever. Because normally either I go to one game a year, and like maybe like the last decade and stuff like that, only go to like a few, like 2 or 3 of them a season. And yeah, just been catching up with their. No, they had like good deals and stuff on there. So why not? So Timberwolves, Magic, Cleveland, Toronto, Washington, Portland, Indiana, Philly, and Boston. There wasn't that many games in March anyway, so yeah. Um, but yeah, on that note, crazy note, um, uh, probably the next video I would do for talk about the Bucks would be probably Friday after all the either Friday or Saturday, at least before the official playoffs has begin, just to talk about other team facing and what the scenarios and stuff like that. So I will be on either Friday or Saturday just to talk about that. So you're gonna see me until then. So thank you guys for watching on Twitch. Please get people to follow the Twitch channel so they can talk. We can talk about the Bucks and we can talk about pro wrestling. So thank you guys on Twitch. I will see you later. After you guys on YouTube, like this video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel because we're trying to do something big with these channels. So please subscribe, and also you want to look at past videos about about wrestling and also about um, Milwaukee Bucks content. You would like this channel, so please subscribe. But until the next video, and I know this was kind of like a little bit of a long one. Yeah, have a good night, and I will see y'all on Wednesday for Women Wrestling Wednesday.